Keys of the Rock, paying $200 a month. And we'll make sure that the housing, that you pay no more than $600 a month. So rather than wasting your monies on corruption, rather than wasting your monies on corrupt government contracting, we will use it to subsidize housing for the people of this country. And even though I'm concentrating on my constituency, I want to show all Antiguans and Barbudans that we will provide you with better housing. My dear people, I don't want to take up too much time. I want to conclude here by thanking all of you for coming out in your numbers and for the support that you have given to me, not only within this constituency, but those of you who support me nationally. And I want to pledge to you my full support that I will continue to fight for your empowerment. And I also want to encourage you to continue to fight for your institution and your country. By fighting for the anti-Labour Party, you're fighting for your empowerment. And as I said earlier, you have an obligation to stop the pain. So I want you to join me tonight, my dear comrades and friends, by saying, stop the pain, stop the pain, stop the pain, my dear people. Let me hear you. Stop the pain, stop the pain, stop the pain, and vote Labour again. I thank you, and I love you.
How you say you pick the constituency? What color you say you pick the constituency? Your brown page you have? You don't have your brown page? Alright then, good. Beautiful. Give him another big round of applause. He's a man from this neighborhood, the man who has represented you with dignity and pride and class for so many years. You know what to do, I don't have to tell you. Up next, we're going to take you out to All Saints East and St. Luke. Yes. Now, the people, I don't know what they mean, but the people of that constituency told me to say, don't worry about the fluke. As for the Europeans, as is even said no. Do you understand that meaning? They say do not worry about the fluke. And you control all since East and St. Luke. So come and prove it to the people. Here he is, the Honorable Senator.
That's the big red machine. Too much acting, too much shit. We can't take no more, really can't take no more. To end this suffering, I know the pain. We must vote for Labour again. So me and me neighbor, we voting for Labour. Me and me neighbor, voting for Labour to stop the pain. We voting for Leicester to stop the pain.
Good night, comrades. Are you ready to stop the pain? Tonight, I just stopped by here to endorse Comrade Gaston Browne as the new representative, as the continued representative for St. John City West. Sometime in August 2007, I got a telephone call one night, and when I picked up the phone, Comrade Browne was on the other end,
And he said to me, "Good night, Senator Frederick." And I wondered if this man was just playing with my head. But he called me to give me the good news that the party had decided that I would be placed in the upper house. Tonight, Comrade Browne, I want to say thank you to you for giving me that opportunity to serve the people of this country. And that's one of the reasons why I came by here tonight, to ensure that you get my full support and the support of the people of All Saints East and St. Luke. In 1999, when you defeated the incompetent, he told the people that it was going to be a one-day international. But when you defeated him, he came with a new story, and so he said he wanted a test match. And so he came back in 2004, and you defeated him again. 2 innings, he out. I see him on some poster. It's our time. Colin Derrick, time up. I want you to know, it's baseball you want to play. Well, it's the bottom of the ninth. 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gaston Browne is on the mound. And when the election is called, Colin Derrick, it will be your 3rd strike. You know they like to talk about people should be reduced to the dustbin of history. But I have some news for Colin Derrick tonight. When the history of this country will be written, you will have 1 sentence in it. And the sentence will read thus: you are the most incompetent person in the entire world. You want another line in the history of this country for you? I go back and quote the late Dr. Alistair Francis. The history of this country will state for you, Colin Derrick. You came and you went, but in between your coming and your going, you did nothing. And the people of City West will ensure that you go Aguasa. I don't have enough time tonight. I wanted to deal with some of the lies of the UPP. I am looking at the Daily Observer Friday, January 16th, where they're talking about making our nation's youth a priority. But I'm going to deal with it at another forum, because they are not going to lie their way back into government. Their time is up. They can spend all the money they want to spend. And I'm telling you tonight, if they offer you, take it. It was they who said, eat them out, drink them out, and vote them out. It was they who said it. Last week at the motorcade, or whatever they call it, 1 UPP candidate rented 80 vehicles and put in that motorcade when people in this country are suffering. Men and women in this country are going to sleep at night hungry. Persons in this country have their utilities disconnected every day, and this is the way they're wasting money. But I say to you tonight, and I'm going to repeat it, I said it some time ago, I am a Bible person, and I make no apology for it. So those who want to say that when I speak, I try to mix up the Bible and politics, that's your problem. I rather quote the Bible than to quote Machiavelli. I believe in God, not Machiavelli. And tonight in closing, I want to share with you an old Bible story. You remember the story of Peter and John going up to the temple, and they met the crippled man who stretched forth his hands and begged them a little something, like so many persons in this country are doing tonight. And Peter and John looked at that man and they said to him, silver and gold have we none, but what we have, we are going to give to you. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up. And that's my message.